Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Now for this month of February, I'm going to be training my hair so that I don't need to wash it every day. Now I have naturally typical Asian hair. It gets very greasy. It looks very obvious when it gets greasy compared to, everyone else. And it really is disgusting and it feels disgusting. In fact, I get such an urge, want to scratch it off so badly. Now, from young, I've always been washing my hair daily, so maybe that's a really bad habit. And I realized that it could also damage the hair a lot quicker. So really, this video for the whole month of February, I'm starting it in January to prep myself. I'm going to basically stop washing it so often, try to get it back to normality in terms of how many days I can wait before washing it. Hopefully that will stop the amount of oil, whatever's caked up on my head. This is the warning sign that you need to basically show you how drastic and how bad this problem is. This is day one. Really nice, really clean. I can literally go out. I don't feel so embarrassed. Now this is the next day. Okay, so this is one day after washing my hair. I washed my hair yesterday after going to the gym. And I honestly think you can already see the build up of my hair. That's so crazy. To think that's so crazy how quickly it builds up kind of feels disgusting to me. And I know everyone's gonna be like, oh, maybe it's been more than one day. I promise you, it's been less than 24 hours and this is the build up. I mean, you'll find out. We'll definitely get to see this reoccurring over the weeks of when we're training my hair, but look at that. It's not products. I don't really put products in my hair. I work from home, so there's not much I do with my hair. Let's go and get my hair cut. I'm quite excited. It's been quite a while. This is a decent number of months of build up. So I'm really excited, and we're doing it before Chinese New Year so that we're within that luck period, whatever you want to call it. Let's go and get my hair cut. Okay, so it's the very last day. Oh, let me just get that straight. It's the very last day of me washing my hair every day. It's the 31st. It's the 31st of January. So that means it's time to put my hair and whip it into shape and get it to train. It's already greasy and I washed my hair yesterday. I just don't understand it. I really hate my hair. But anyway, tomorrow is going to be the first day. The first week's going to be 3 days gap, which is going to be really interesting because it's probably the longest I've ever gone without it. Let's go and wash my hair for the last time. Right. I'm really excited because it's been almost 3 days. Tomorrow's going to be the complete 3 days up. I'm going to wash my hair. So far, it hasn't been so bad because I feel like it's not a large enough number of days to feel the effect of it. My hair is super greasy, but saying that, it hasn't been so bad where I feel like it's caking up or I don't know, this weird thing. I don't feel so bad, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't feel so disgusting. So far, it has been easy because I'm busy. I'm working, I'm doing little projects, things like that. So I've been super busy, so I've been kept fairly on my feet. Okay, 2 things specifically that I think I've been doing that I have not noticed doing before is that I keep retying my hair and I keep touching it. I'm like, oh my god, why does it feel like this? I don't know why that I keep put my hand on my head. 2, it's not been itchy, but there's just certain parts of the bottom of my scalps that makes me want to rip my hair out, and then it goes away in seconds and I don't think about it ever. And then it'll come back again and I feel like my hair and my whole head is doing its own weird emotional thing at the top and I don't understand why. But anyway, let's do a little check-in. This is the 3rd day. It's not been so bad, but it's hella disgusting. So I'm sorry about this, but you can see my hair no longer moves in single hair Like, it's now one modular unit. You see what I mean? I can like start doing like comb back style. Maybe that's the way I'm going with it. No, I look bold. It looks ridiculous. I look like I'm in the salon and I'm currently like bleaching my hair. That's what it looks like. Anyway, I'm gonna brush this through. I'm gonna leave it for tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be like another 3 days. It's looking hopeful and it hasn't been so drastically bad that I'm gonna be like, oh, this doesn't feel good or blah blah blah. But so far, I'm not mad. I just feel disgusting. I'm just gonna clip this in to make it smaller. And I'm just pinching it over one another to literally create a little bit of a tighter feel. Oh, let me go under. To hide this mop. Oh, I look like a freaking cowboy. I look like a cowboy right now. Now you can't see it. And it's hidden. And I look kind of cute. To some extent anyway. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna link these down below. They're super cheap. The quality's not great, but it's useful for this sort of activity. Occasionally I would catch myself doing this, and I've never done this before, but I think it's just because my hair is so disgusting and dirty. I mean, other than looking like a bold hatched chicken, I look alright. Okay, so it's around about day 5 to 6 now. Tomorrow's 7. I get to wash my hair on day 8. It's been pretty easy so far. I think 7 days, even after 3 days, it's been pretty easy. I haven't noticed too much. The only thing I have noticed is a lot of hair loss, which is kind of infuriating because I wanted the opposite effect. But so far it's interesting. I hate the smell and I hate the feel, but it's becoming bearable and less uncomfortable, especially in public as well, because now I'm going for my run. No one really cares and notice if you put it up in a bun, so there's pros and cons there. One more day to go. One more day to go until it's... One more day to go until hair wash day, and I can't wait. Good God. This is just not fun anymore. Not fun anymore. I'm not sure if this is alarming or not, because obviously hair loss is expected, but during this whole process a lot of hair came out, and I'm not too sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Day 1 of 14. Probably put some oil into this and I'll call it a night. Freaking love clean hair, it feels so good. Good night. It actually looks worse on day 4, doesn't it? I continue to do this. I'm not sure why. Okay, so I just woke up and this is day 9. My hair is not on my head, it's on my bed. So this is quite frustrating when you're doing this challenge, especially when you're waking up to... Yeah, it is quite alarming, but it's also one of those things where, like, I think it's the build up, the residue, the build up of all these things. This is what happens. Look, I've been clearly moving around my bed as well, so it's been moving around. I'm not too alarmed, but let's brush it out and see how bad it is. I'm not too alarmed, but let's brush it out to see how much damage I actually have got. It should be alright. I'm starting to get used to the rhythm of this, but it's still frustrating. Okay, so to hide the mess, I'm gonna have a bandana on today, if I know how to wear one now. Do I have to wear one? What do I want? Anyway, bandana. Yeah. So I can't see it. It's still visible at the back, but it's not as bad. There you go. And then I will roll with my day until day 14, where I can have where I can have normality back again. But I want to say something though. It feels like it's slightly working, more specifically for the first 3 days. The third day is when it gets slightly greasy, but not like evidently greasy. And then moving on to the latter end of the week, then it does get like more obvious. But it does mean that it's slowly being trained to get less greasy earlier. Don't know if that's a placebo effect or if it's in my brain, but I'm hoping that all this time spent doing it is gonna work. I hope so anyway. There's no possible way of styling it that would not make it more or less the most foulest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay, my hair's no longer like nice single strand hair. It looks like clumps. It looks like a unit of hair in each strand. So I feel like that's how much what's it called, the sebum has built up, and it's definitely gone from the top of my head to the length of my hair now. Luckily with short hair it doesn't take that too long to reach, but I can imagine how much worse it could be with long hair. Day 11, kind of the worst part really, because I'm starting to experience dandruff. It's not visible, but like, you know when you agitate your hair and you can start seeing it, that's the point where I'm at right now. It's extremely uncomfortable. I can't explain it. Like, it's not fun. I'm really excited for the end of the 2 weeks. I don't think I'll go as far as 1 month, because I don't think it's worth the time to do so, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like, especially where like it's been enough time to prove that your hair's oily, and nothing past that's going to really change it. And the reality is the gap between each wash is only going to be 4 to 5 days. I'm not going to be waiting that long, especially if I am someone who regularly exercises, very active, and my hair gets dirty quite quickly. There's no point waiting 2 weeks. But for those who wait for 10 days, you've been training your hair for a vast number of years to build up that sort of length of time. After 1 month, I think the best I can do is 3-day gap. Coming up to day 12, this is still alarming. I mean, you never quite get used to this. However, I feel like it's improving. And why? My bed is not covered with hair. And I think that's a positive sign that this is working. I just feel like I need to get into a habit of it. And also, I've got into a regular routine of making sure I'm looking after my hair, even if I'm not washing it, which is a good thing. This is like literally perfect timing. As I said, I need to have a shower and wash my hair today. It's showering. It's literally the most perfect timing thing. And it's a really bad shower as well, and I don't think you can catch it on camera. Right, and I still have a mile to get home. Jeez. I think the clouds have opened up for us, darling. Okay, I'm gonna show you my absolutely disgusting hair. 14 days, it's the 1st of March now, so it's the 1st of March now, and this is my hair. I warn you, it's disgusting. Oh, it's a unit of hair. It's not even hair anymore, it's units. Oh my god. I look like Snape. I look like Professor Snape. Oh wow, feels thicker, that's all I can say. Thicker and very oily. It just looks so bad actually. Obviously. Let's just do that properly. Porra! Oh, that's so bad. 14 days and it feels like chicken wire, that's what it feels like. But it doesn't look so like, I don't know, I thought it looked worse than this. It just looks like I've had a very long day in the rain. It smells god awful, it looks god awful, smells god awful. I hate it, but I get to wash my hair today, so I'm really excited for that. Do you know what? I can't complain because I can style it now because of how much oil there is. I can style it. I hate it. Look how like shiny my hands are. Look at that. Ugh. I wash my hair. Oh, it still looks greasy. It's wet, I promise you. It's not greasy. It feels so good. It feels like hair, you know? Hair feels like hair. Okay, let me stick you on this parcel of wood. Can I do this? Look, you're on there. You're a girl on there. Right, let's stick you right there. Oh my god, please. Right, okay, so it is let's show you. It is the 1st of March, which basically means the hair challenge is done. I don't know if you can hear me, I'm outside, so I might be shouting a little bit. There shouldn't be any echoes anyway. Anyway, so yes, it's the end of the month. 14 days is up. My hair is still greasy and I've hidden it with a cap. I've gone out for an hour's cardio and I promise you I'm well overdue a hair wash, so I'm really excited about that. The one thing I do want to talk about today is before we wrap up this whole video is that it's been proper, like, it's been a proper roller coaster, purely because everything has changed my concept of, no, everything has, this still keeps happening. My hair's really just really itchy and horrible. Let me just start again. Okay, so it's finally the end of the challenge. We're on the 1st of March, which basically means the video goes up this weekend for you guys to watch. I'm really excited to showcase like the whole months and the perspective of actually, you know, training your hair, if it works or not. I'm really excited to wash off the 14 days worth of gunk, sebum, whatever you want to call it. It's so horrible, it's very itchy, it's very uncomfortable, and it's very frustrating because obviously the natural thing for me to do is just to go shower and wash it off and clean it off. It hasn't been like that. I'm constantly reminding myself that I have a couple more days to go, but it has been fun. Before I wrap up this video, I really want to just highlight one thing. I think it's working. That's what I'm saying. I think it's working. I might have to give this a couple months try. I don't know if I'll leave it as long as 14 days. Is 14 days even realistic? Who is not washing their hair for 14 days if you have like my type of hair? If you are, please tell me how you're doing it. How are you keeping it so clean? How do you keep it fresh and smelling good? Because the double shampooing really works. I really love the double shampooing. That has been a lifesaver because it does really seem like to take effect. More specifically noticeable on the first few times of doing it because obviously there were 3-day gaps. When it comes to 7 and 14 days, honestly, by that time, you're just hoping that no one is noticing and your hair cover or your bandana or your cap is hiding it. But yeah, let's wrap up this video really quickly, showcasing you 14 days all at once.